Bardzo przyjemna to sprawa z prezydentem Poroszenką. Even before I was appointed president Europejskiej Komisji.
I met him yesterday afternoon. I met him together with the Prime Minister yesterday night, and I'm meeting all of you this morning. And I'm very happy, Mr. President, Mr. Prime Minister, Madam Prime Minister, Mr. Vice President of the Commission, Mr. Commissioner, Mr. Speaker, Member of Parliament, ministers from here and there, everyone. I'm very happy to be here this morning. When I was meeting President Poroshenko last year, I was promising him that my first bilateral visit outside the European Union would be for Kiev, and quite surprising for a politician, I was keeping my promise. And so I want to keep all the contacts we have with Ukraine. Today I would like to talk very briefly, because I'm supposed to preside the European Commission in 3 hours from now in Strasbourg, so very briefly. The two of you will not be there. Did you apologize that you are not at the meeting of the college? I have to leave, you can stay here. Happy Memoir. That's interesting. Whenever it comes to Ukraine, I will remind you that sentence, that we have other priorities than the Commission. Your priority is Ukraine. Well done. Well done. I want to talk briefly, as I said, to you about two other contracts. The contract the European Union has with Ukraine, and the contract that Ukraine has with Ukraine. The European Union supports Ukraine. We show solidarity with Ukraine. We stand shoulder to shoulder with the people of Ukraine. Sometimes some Ukrainians have the feeling that the European Union is cold with them. The reality is totally different. Almost exactly 1 year ago, we signed an association agreement. That is a tangible proof of our promise to you. We are supporting with macro-financial assistance. Just last week, we dispersed 250 million euros under existing programs. And the US now also just agreed a third package of 1.8 billion euros. In total, we have already mobilized 6 billion euros out of a total of 11 billion euro support package. And we are supporting the country in other ways. Ukrainian scientists benefit from Horizon 2020 with equal access to our 80 billion euro research and development program. Ukrainian businesses and the Ukrainian economy benefit from trade preferences. Those facing crisis benefit from 140 million in humanitarian aid. Small businesses benefit from the 110 million package we announced last week, helping particularly those areas most affected by the conflict. And just yesterday, we committed further support of 70 million for Chernobyl to ensure a complete return to a safe environment at the site of that devastating accident. That is our support. But it must be accompanied by one thing: reform, economic reform, political reform. That is what the government was elected for. It has already achieved much. It has already achieved much in a very short period of time. The Parliament has agreed new laws to reform the gas sector and to structure NAFTA. It means a sector that is more modern, market-based, with more competitive prices and more secure energy. Looking at another area, corruption ruins your economy. It eats into progress. It is an everyday tiresome blight in people's life. It's time to end it, by prosecuting, by punishing, but also by preventing it through a new country. Again here, there has been encouraging progress. You have a new anti-corruption package, you have appointed the head of a new National Anti-Corruption Bureau, and you are improving public financial management. And alongside that, there has also been progress on the Constitutional Commission and to decentralize. Such initiatives are a promising start, but they are only a start. Public administration must be reformed, professionalized, depoliticized. Building on the existing reforms, the energy sector must be made more transparent, competitive, and energy itself made more efficient. Meanwhile, decentralization offers the solution to a conflict which is destabilizing and that it needs to happen this year. And that is not to mention reform of elections, judiciary, the public prosecution. Reform must continue. It must be credible. It must be swift. It must be sustained. We'll keep reforming and we will keep supporting. That is the contract we are making with you. We have a contract. We are not lecturing. We are not imposing. It's a contract. It's a virtuous power. But this is not just a contract. But this is not just a contract between the European Union and Ukraine. It is a contract between Ukraine and its noble people. This is, as I said, not about imposing. It is about empowering. Because these are not reforms for the benefit of your creditors or of your international partners, but for your citizens. Those people have lived for too long in a country of transition, enduring decades of missed opportunities. They aspire and long to live in a modern European country, in a stable economy, in a sound and fair, corruption-free political system. That is what they have protested for. That is what they have voted for. That is the government they have elected. I'm closing my thought about remarks by addressing three groups of people in particular and what reform means for them. First, the people in eastern Ukraine. They are Ukrainian citizens. They suffer carried, 6,000 killed, 15,000 wounded, 2 million displaced, 5 million in need of humanitarian aid. For them, the Kiev Reform Conference may seem distant or irrelevant, but in reality, the only solution to this crisis is a problem. Reform is the only way to restore stability, to restore economic opportunity, to heal the wounds of the country and conflict. The second group I would like to address for those in Ukraine who call for closer ties with the European Union. Reform will make that process easy. Ukraine is a European country. I was quite surprised, although not being fluent in Ukrainian, when reading the Ukrainian press this morning, because some of the journalists attending my press conference but not listening to the London press conference did say and write that I said that Ukraine is not a European country. Ukraine is a European country, is a European state, and great European state. Third, for those who were waving the EU flag on the Maidan. I know, by the way, that protest was not isolated. It is part of a long history of protest, a testament to the courage, resolve and resilience of the people of Ukraine. They were protesting not because they saw the intervention or interference of the European Union, but because they saw the European values and aspired the values and virtues of dialogue and diplomacy, solutions that are peaceful and political, respect of human dignity, freedom, democracy, human rights, and the rule of law inside the country and the rule of international law which has been harmed so deeply in recent times. This is what reform can bring them.
Саме це реформа може
After
дати всім
the
цим
Iron Curtain fell,
після того,
you
як
saw many
залізниця
countries
ми
reforming
бачили
towards
багато,
EU,
які країни
restoring
реформувалися,
European
йшли до
unity,
Європейського Союзу,
reconciling
європейську
European history
єдність,
and European
примирюючи
geography,
європейську
releasing
історію
millions
та
from tyranny
географію,
into freedom.
звільняючи мільйони
Today,
від тиранії,
those
речі
countries are open
вільні сьогодні
economies
ці країни
within
є
our single
відкритою
market,
економікою,
equal
нашого єдиного
partners in the
ринку,
union of
рівними
free
партнерами
and fair
у союзі
nations.
вільних та
This
чесних
is a
націй.
miracle.
Це є чудом
The
історії.
people in the Maidan, the people of Ukraine have seen this path that
Бачили
others
цей
follow.
шлях, яким пішли
They
інші
have seen
країни.
the
Вони
freedoms
побачили
that
свободу,
others enjoy. They want to enjoy them too, and they are
також
rightly
хочуть все це робити, і
hoping.
вони мають на це абсолютно право.
I want all these reforms
Що
to
всі
happen.
ці
And I
реформи
want
сталися і були
to support.
успішними. Я хочу
But
підтримувати їх.
ultimately,
Але
the
кінець
choice
кінцем
is like
вибір
not with the
завжди
European Union,
не
but
буде
with
в руках
Ukraine.
Європейського Союзу. Це
Its
вибір
people,
України,
its
людей
people,
України, народу
leadership,
України,
its
політичних лідерів,
institutions. We will
інституцій
provide
України.
means,
Ми
and you will
надаватимемо
provide
цього
the way.
інструменту,
Long
а
live
ви
European
надаватимете
Union and long live the free
волю для
and
цього. Хай живе
independent great
Європейський
Ukrainian
Союз
nation.
та
Thank you
вільна
very much.
і незалежна